go ahead and lay down on your back. Let's start in Supta Baddha Konasana. Feet together, knees apart. Yeah, if you want to turn some music on, I'm not going to play music tonight. If you want to turn music on and you're in your space, you're welcome to do that. Yeah, whatever you need. And just landing right here and just kind of dropping into this, this moment. Feeling the space that you're in, the floor, your mat, underneath you, the temperature. Notice how your body feels this evening. Kind of getting clear, allowing the dust to settle so you can get clear and get present. You're maybe just imagining there's one thing that you can just let go of right here. Maybe there's something that you're holding on to, a thought or feeling or an expectation. And see if you can just let that go. Just allow it to drop. And then from here, you'll gently gather your knees together, hug them up onto your chest. You can add a small rock from side to side or small movement. Hi, Rita. We're lying on our back, hugging the knees into the chest, and then catch your feet for happy baby. Catch your feet from the outside or inside edges. And lengthen the back of your neck so you can tuck your chin slightly towards your chest, really lengthening out the spine. Yeah, so head stays on the floor, backs of the shoulders press down towards the floor. Press your sacrum towards the floor, just breathing. Nice deep breaths in and out through your nose. Just kind of coming from the place of there's nothing to fix or change or really do differently than just arrive, just show up, just be right here. You can have Ujjayi breath be really prevalent, that whisper breath at the base of the throat, or you can just have a natural, easy breath right in this pose right here. Take a few more moments. All right, draw your knees into your chest and you'll begin to rock front to back to front, front to back, rolling out your spine. Drop your chin to your chest as you roll. And then boat pose, come on up to balance in Navasana. So you're sitting in boat pose. You can have your knees up or legs out, either one. Good, Sophie. Yes, Monica, just like that. Good, just like Mark and Vivian, right there, boat pose. Lift your chest up a little bit higher. Good, pin your shoulders towards your back. Breathing, just holding and breathing. Pull the pit of the belly into the spine. Expand across the collarbones. And then you'll cross your ankles and roll forward, coming into downward facing dog. Hi, Brianna. Press back, downward facing dog. You can pedal it out, or take your hips from side to side. And set your eyes to one point, so drishti to a point. Drishti gives you access actually to your physical body. Your eyes are darting around. You tend to be more in your mind, the mental state. If you let your eyes rest, you'll start to really feel and drop into your physical body. The space from your skin in, the space where your heart is beating, your blood is flowing and pumping, your muscles are contracting and relaxing. And just noticing the state of your physical body right here. And spin your inner ankles back, Maybe spread your toes, get a little more active through the feet and legs, in front of the shins. Press deeper into the hands, like straighten your arms. And then from there, you'll walk your hands to your feet. You'll actually walk backwards to the back of the mat. Ragdoll. Hold on to your elbows. Ragdoll forward fold. So you can soften the knees, maybe even sway from side to side. Drop what you know right here. Drop what you know. Coming from that nice clear space of being. All life happens in the present moment. And yet we spend so little time actually being present. We use this time right here to be present. Release your hands to the floor, walk back forward, downward facing dog. You can keep your feet where they are, or you can bring them a little closer together, and then lift your right leg up to the sky behind you. Just stretch it up and back. I like to lift up high to the ball of the left foot, high to the toes, and take the right toes even higher. Nice breath. And then step your right foot forward to your right thumb and set your back knee to the ground. Bring your hands inside your right foot, just to the inside. You can toe heel it to the right once, but keep it facing forward right here. Don't let it turn out yet. And then you can drop down to your forearms if you want. We're gonna hold it just about 3 breaths, not super long. Yep, you can be on your hands, good Monica, or on your forearms. And keep the back toes tucked under instead of point them. Let's tuck them under, back toes tucked, put the knee down, but back toes tucked. Good, Danae. And then come on up to your palms and you'll just step back to down dog. Just pick your hips up, bring the right foot back next to your left. Lift your left leg to the sky, stretch it straight up and back, and maybe lift high to the ball of the right foot to go a little higher. And then curl it in and set your left foot right by your left hand. Bring your hands inside your left foot. You can toe heel it to the left, but keep the toes straight ahead. Keep the right toes tucked under. And you can come onto your forearms. Maybe even just the right forearm, maybe both, maybe neither. I like to stay on my palms. Usually my hips are a little tight right now, just like that, yeah. Every day is a different day. Just be where you are, right here. Really good. And then come up to your palms, tuck your back toes under. If they aren't, step back, downward facing dog. Ha. Good. And then lift your right leg up and back. Just switch again, right leg up. Lift the left heel up, come up really high if you can. Good. And then step the right foot forward again. Set the back knee down. This time bring your hands to the top of the right thigh. Good. And you just gently press the thigh away. Great. Good. And then take just the left arm up. And then take the right hand and reach it towards the floor to the right, and you'll stretch up and over. Yeah, leaning your body to the right, opening the left side. Yeah, so maybe the fingertips touch the ground, maybe they don't. Good, Brianna. Press your shoulders back, lift the chest up. Yeah, pull the pit of the belly in. So there's like a little bit of that resistance. Good, Rita. And then come back to center, stretch both arms up, get long through both sides of the body, hands to the mat, downward facing dog. Step the right foot back next to the left. Ha, lift the left leg up. I can feel it. Things are starting to move. Left leg up. Come high to the ball of the right foot. And then step forward. So it's a curling action to step. Set the back knee down. And then bring your hands to the left thigh. And back toes can be pointed or tucked, or either one, pointed or tucked. Yeah, pull the pit of the belly away from the thigh and then take the right arm up. Reach the left fingertips down, and they can touch or not as you lean over to the left. Start to open up the right side. Good, Dennis. Breathe into the right side of the lungs, right side of the body. It can be ujjayi through the base of the throat or just a nice easy breath through the nose. You can even exhale out the mouth if you want. Good, Katie. And then come back to center. Reach both arms up. Lengthen both sides of the waist. Hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Tuck the back toes. Step it back. Nice. Then lift your right leg up and back again. Right leg to the sky. It's almost like you're in slow motion. Bring the right foot to the left wrist. Right foot, left wrist. Set the right knee towards the right wrist. Yes. Good. And don't lower yourself all the way. Just lower a little bit. Keep the back toes tucked. So you'll lower to where you can go. Yeah, but breathe. Good. So your shin's at a parallel. Both feet flexed. Nice. And then go back to downward dog. Just pick your hips up. Bring the right foot back next to the left. Nice. Take your left leg up and back. Stretch it up and back. Bring your left foot to the right wrist. You curl it around the wrist. Bring your left knee to the left wrist. So your shin's parallel. Lower the back leg, maybe part way, maybe all the way, but keep the back toes tucked under. It's just a kind of like a pause, right? There's some core work. You're pressing into your palms. You're breathing. Nice. And then pick the hips up. Go back to downward facing dog. Ha. We're going to do that same thing again. Right leg up and back. Bring your right foot to your left wrist. Curl it around. So flex the foot around the left wrist. Set the right knee towards the right wrist. Lower the hips. Take a breath. Breath in. Breath out. Pick your hips back up. Downward facing dog. Step it back. Left leg up and back. Inhale. Exhale, bring it forward, half pigeon. Hook your foot around the right wrist this time. Lower the left knee to the left wrist. You're looking to create that parallel. Yeah, Brianna, see if you can slide your foot farther forward. So curl it around the wrist, even. Yeah, good. There it is. And then take it back, downward facing dog. All right, one more each side. Take the right leg up and back. Bring it forward. Hope is it's like kind of chiseling away whatever is in there. This time you'll lower down onto your forearms. Coming onto your forearms if you can. Yeah, and if the knee can't stay at that right angle, it's okay if the foot slides back. Or you might want to put something underneath the right hip. And I often will hold on to the right foot with the left hand. And I bring my right hand next to me to keep the torso square and try and hold that right angle. Really breathe deep into the right hip. Good, Beth. Take 3 more breaths right here. Wherever you are is just right. Be in your body. Get present. Get present. Good, and then come on up to your palms and you'll step it back, downward facing dog. Pull your hips up and back. Ha. Just notice the difference. And then take the left leg up. Inhale. Exhale it forward. Left foot hooks around the right wrist, if you can. Left knee to the left wrist. And then come down onto your forearms. And you can keep the back toes tucked or pointed. Yeah, you discover for yourself. Maybe you hold. I like to hold the arch of the foot with the right hand, and then the left hand, I press into it to create that little twist. Good. Yes. Breathing. Notice if your breath went shallow or you're holding your breath. Don't do that. Yeah, really invite in the breath, just that rhythmic, steady ujjayi breath. And then come on up to your palms. Nice, Julie. And step it back, downward facing dog. Good. Lift your right leg up to the sky, stretch it up and back. And then step your right foot forward. Set the back knee down. And reach up again, low lunge. Reach both arms up. Nice. And then if you can, you'll bend the left knee, reach the left hand back and catch your left foot with the left hand, and the right arm will stay. Yeah, it's a baby. It's a possibility. It's a let's see. Nice, Mark. Yeah, the balance gets weird. So there's a hugging in, there's a zipping up from the extremities into center. Drishti, right? Drishti to a point, eyes, right? Set the eyes, gives you access to your physical body. Eyes to a point gives you access to the physical body. Relax your face, some of you. Lift the chest up. Good, Dennis. Good, Julie. Yeah, the balance gets weird. It's like suddenly it's like, where'd I go? It's like, be right here. Up and back. And then this is not like a rubber band. You have to gently release the back foot. Good. Downward facing dog. Ha. Good. Left leg to the sky. Stretch it straight up and back. Step your left foot forward. Set the right knee down. Bring your hands to your left thigh and come on up. Good, Sophie. You can take the arms up, and then it's a bending of the right knee. Right knee bends, reach back, catch the right foot. And it's a combination of like pulling the foot in and kicking it away. So you kind of be in the play of it both. Yeah, and you want to pull the belly button in and up. Yeah, there's this pulling of the front foot back, back knee forward, like hugging into center. Good, Vivian. If you can take your eyes up to the upper hand, like look up, which will help with the uplift of the chest. Drishti to a point. Very good. Hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Okay, one more each side. Take your right leg up and back. Step it forward. This time bring your hands to the inside of the right foot. So toe heel the right foot to the right, and then you'll pick the foot up and turn it out to 2 o'clock. So your toes turn to 2 o'clock. And then you can roll to the pinky toe edge of the foot and let the knee drop out to the right. And then, if you'd like, reach the right arm back, bend the left knee, catch the left foot in the left hand. So it's like a twist. And then maybe step the left hand forward, bring the left forearm to the ground. Maybe. So yeah, good, Janet. Yes, nice, Sophie. And then good, Monica. You want to really lift the right side of the abdomen up. Right hip. Oh, sorry, left hip up. Yeah, you got it. But you got it. You were right, Brianna. You did it right. But it's like the left hip will kind of dip way down, and you want to pull the lower left abdomen in and up. As you roll open, maybe look back over the right shoulder. Nice, Mark. You can let the right knee go out more if that feels okay on your hip, your knee, and your ankle, flexing your foot. Good, Rita. Very good. And then gently release. Plant your palms, downward facing dog. Take a breath. And then left leg to the sky, stretch it up and back, and step your left foot forward all the way through using your core. Bring your hands to the inside of the left foot, toe heel it to the left. Pick the ball of the foot up, turn it out, roll to the pinky toe edge, and then stay or reach the left arm back, bend the right knee, catch the foot, and I like to catch it here from the outside edge. And then you can drop your right forearm back to the floor or stay on your palm. Mark, press both shoulders back more. Right shoulder likes to go forward. Press it back. Yeah, so you really expand across the chest. Good, Monica. Breathing. Yes. Good, Julie. If you want to be down on the right forearm, you can. Lift the right side of the, like right hip, right front of the thigh up a little bit. Take that back leg up a little. Very good. Hands down, downward facing dog. Just stay right here for a moment. You can pedal it out or move your hips around. Just notice how you feel. Notice what's moving or shifting or changing. Good, and then inhale your body forward into a high plank. And you can keep your knees up or knees down, and then low plank and high plank and low plank, high plank. 3 more, low, high, low, high, low, high plank. And then lower all the way down onto your belly and just let yourself rest. You can turn a cheek to a side and just rest. And from here, you'll come up onto your forearms, coming into Sphinx Pose. So you walk your elbows underneath your shoulders, bring your forearms to the floor. Press your shoulders to your back, press your pelvis to the mat. Even walk the elbows a little farther forward if that feels good. Good, Danae. Draw the jawbone back so the chin slides back a little bit. And then right here, you'll bring your left forearm across your mat, left forearm across. And then reach the right arm back and bend the right knee and catch the right foot. So reach back, catch the foot, perfect. And you can catch it from the inside. Yeah, I see a lot of you got that. So you catch the foot from the inside like that. And then you may take the hand and you'll pivot it to the left. So the elbow comes up. So the hand pivots, counterclockwise. Elbow comes up and then you square your chest to the front. You squeeze the heel in. Very good. And puff up the chest, not collapsing into the left forearm, but lifting. Yeah, and then the left forearm can stay as it is, or it can swing back forward and maybe even lift the elbow up off the floor. Yes, Brianna. And press the pubic bone down, pull the belly in. Good, Beth. Pin the shoulder. Nice, Janet. Shoulders back. Good, Rita. So you should feel this really great stretch on the quadricep muscle and strengthening all the muscles in the back. Just stay and breathe. Dennis, you and Beth are super different right there. Like night and day, but it's perfect. No, you're doing great, Andrea. Good, Tiffany. Take another breath in. Nice, Tracy, wherever you are. I can feel you there. And then you'll slowly release and just come on down. You can rest. You can make it. I like to make a pillow sometimes out of my forearms. You can windshield wipe your lower legs right to left, or you can be nice and still. Good, Rita. Hi. Good, and then you'll get to do that again. So come back up, Mark, you're being licked by your dog. I see it. So great. Come up onto your forearms. She's like, this is great. It's a salt lick. Good, so up on your forearms and your Sphinx. And then this time the right forearm comes across the mat. When you're ready, reach the left arm back, catch the left foot in the left hand from the inside, right? So elbow open, palm open. You catch the foot, and then you might stay, that's fine. Or this time the hand will pivot to the right. So you twist the hand to the right, the elbow points up, and you press the pelvis down, pubic bone down, and then maybe right forearm forward and straighten the right elbow, maybe. Yeah, maybe. No, there's no hurry. Yeah, good, Rita. Pull the right arm back a little bit instead of forward so much, Rita. Good. And then it lifts you higher. Yeah, you come on up, like lift the chest. Yes, just like that. Good, Danae. Yeah, wherever you are. Good, Monica. Yeah, if the foot is only catchable from the outside, that's great. It's probably regarding the tightness of the quadricep muscles or the back muscles. It's okay. Just be where you are, right? Breathing, your breath and drishti gives you access to your physical body. Set your eyes to one point. There's a discipline around that. Eyes to a point. Ujjayi breath. Yeah, be here. Less fidgeting, more presence. Nice, Sophie. And then slowly release. And just come on down. You can rest. Or windshield wipe your legs. Mark, she's cracking me up. Any movement. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders and slide your hands back by your bottom ribs for upward facing dog. So you'll press your palms down and rise up. Pin the shoulders back. Yeah, lift the heart, lift the thighs up off the ground, hug muscle to bone in the legs, and then downward facing dog. Pull the pit of the belly in as you go up and back. Good, and then you'll look forward and step or float your feet between the hands and then sit down on your mat and keep the knees bent. So feet flat, knees bent, like this. Good, and then you'll tuck your left leg. So you'll take your right hand under, tuck your left leg under the right, step your right leg over the left. Perfect. And then I always like to hug the knee in and really sit the sitting bone down to get kind of grounded and rooted. And if that's painful on the bottom knee, you can always straighten the leg. That's like a little pretzel. And then if you want, right, we're going to make a twist here. You can bring the right hand behind the back, left arm up. There's possibilities. And then you hook the elbow to the outer thigh as you start to twist to the right. Good. That's it. Now press your shoulders back, get more length to the spine. There's a rooting and a rebound. There's a rooting down, sitting bones down, and then the rebound, the lifting up. Good, Julie. Yeah, pull your jawbone back. Press the back of the skull back a little bit. And then you'll unwind. So, and just twist to the other side. You can bring your right elbow inside the right knee and twist the opposite way, or hands to the floor, fold forward to the left. Either one, you fold to the left or resist with the elbow. So twisting, it's an open face twist. Yeah, perfect. Or for folding. Good. And then you'll come back to center, stay there. So I'm going to give you an option with the legs. You can do this, or you can just straighten the legs and switch. Or you walk yourself around to the left. You don't move the feet, but they pivot. Then you sit back down and the left leg is on top. Good. And the left foot to the floor. And if that didn't work, you'll bring your feet flat like that and tuck the right leg under, left leg over. Something like that. So right leg under, left leg over, or bottom leg straight. First get connected and grounded, then maybe add your twist. You can extend the right arm up, hook it to the outer left thigh. Press both shoulders back, lengthen like you're walking up. I always imagine walking up a spiral staircase here from the base and slowly rising all the way up to the crown of the head. And beautiful. I love the twists and the shapes that the body makes. It's so beautiful. The shoulders, yeah, pull the shoulders back, expand more across the chest rather than collapse. Good, and then you'll come back to center and then just twist the opposite way. You can hook your left elbow to the inner left knee, right hand behind, open face twist, or you can walk your hands to the right and fold to the right. Nice, Rita, just like that. Yeah, just like that. Good, and then you'll come on up. And then again, you're gonna walk it around to the right. This time it goes to the right. You're gonna go back around to the first side. So flip all the way back around or straighten the legs. Tuck the left leg under, right leg over. Go back to the first side. Good. So the right leg is on top again. And then you can stay here, hugging it in, twisting again, or you can bring the right foot back by the left hip, coming more into cow face, where the knees are stacked on top of each other. The twist, your right foot is flat on the floor, cow face, knees are stacked. And then if you're in cow face, you can fold forward. You can also twist. If that felt good, you want more twist tonight, that's fine. Or stay, yeah, good. If you're twisting, if you're seated twisting, twist the opposite way. So you're in the open face. If you're in cow face and folded forward, you can stay. Just watching your breath. Good, and then you'll come on up and you can either straighten the legs, switch which one's on top, or walk your hands around to the left, pivot, come down with the left leg on top. Or you sit down, tuck the right leg under, left leg over. And then you can add the twist to the left if you want to be in the twist, elbow to knee or twisting, or forward folding in your cow face, which is a little more Gomukhasana, a little more, you know, about the hips opening. Both of these are similar. You okay, Janet? Okay, just checking in. A really deep healing breath right here. If you're folded forward, stay. If you're twisting, twist to the opposite direction. Open, twist to the right. And then we're going to do this one last time. So you can either unwind the legs, switch again, or walk your hands around to the right, pivot, the feet just pivot, you come down. And then this last option, you can stay in cow face or your twist, or double pigeon, where you'll slide the top ankle, right ankle, to the outer left thigh, and then walk the left foot forward till it's parallel to the front of the mat. So double pigeon or cow face, or stay in your twist to the right. If you're in double pigeon, flex your feet and hinge forward. You might even try to slide your seat back. Yeah, good. Or slide. Oh, sorry. It's okay. Shh. Come here, buddy. Shh. Good boy. Come on. Come on. hitting mute. Okay, go ahead and unwind. You can go the other way or unwind, and then last one, switch to the other side. Nice, Beth. Yeah, you can go all the way around. Or this time you'll have the left leg on top, left foot to ankle to right thigh. Slide the right foot forward till it's parallel. He's gonna bark again. I apologize. You'll take a few more breaths. You got this. If you're twisting, you can open face twist the other way. If you're in your double pigeon, stay. One more breath. You got it, Dennis. Okay, unwind. Go back to downward facing dog. Make your way back to down dog. You can go through a vinyasa if you feel like it, or crawl. I tend to crawl out of these after that third one. It's like, yes, take your time. Nice, Rita. Okay, one final hip opener. Most of you know, I'm gonna come into frog. And if you wanna take a straddle at the wall, if you feel like, oh, frog feels like just too much, I can hear you moaning and groaning back there. You can come to a wall and straddle your legs out like that, or you can be on your mat. Yeah, frog, you slide your knees away from each other. Maybe you put a pad under the knees. Maybe you're on a, use towels or a bolster under your chest. Nice, Dennis. Oh, good. There he is again. No more. It's okay. You're okay. Very good. Yeah, getting situated in frog. We're going to hold this for a moment. You're okay. Door, come here. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Really take some full deep breaths right here. I'm going to read to you a passage from the book 40 Days to Personal Revolution. This is Law 6. It's called Drop What You Know. And it starts with a quote, relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge of the spiritual warrior. He writes, when I train new yoga teachers, I usually come to the point with them where I tell them to stop studying yoga, stop reading books on personal growth, stop going to workshops, simply stop looking to the outside for knowledge. The truth is that we reach a moment where we've read the books, done the workshops, followed this teacher or that one, and then we need to just be the change. More education is not always the solution. What is needed is a special kind of awakening that brings you to understand things for yourself. Dropping your brain means to rediscover, trust, and grow from this blessed state, which the ancient ones called living by faith. And again, that quote, relinquishing control is the ultimate challenge of the spiritual warrior. It's from the Book of Runes. Really stop looking outside yourself, look inside yourself. Know that you have all you need. And that the practice of yoga and the mindful practices, really require you to strip away anything that's not you so you can really trust and listen and know yourself, know the answers, know what's needed, know how to respond to your life. He continues to write, at a certain point, we all need to make the shift from living from our head into trusting what's in our heart. We need to become intuitive beings. Yeah, drop what you know right here. Drop what you know and listen. Coming out of your head, coming into your heart. Your drishti, where are you looking? Are you stuck in some fixed view? And can you soften your gaze? Soften your inner gaze. Notice your breath. Drop from your head to your heart. Okay, you'll slowly and gently and easily come on out. And you'll, come into a seated position in the middle of your mat. And extend both legs straight out in front of you. And then keep the right leg straight for seated single leg extension. Bring the left foot to the inner right thigh. Inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold forward over your right leg. Good. Roll your left lungs towards your right thigh. Drop your forehead towards your knee or shin. Pull your toes back towards you, especially the pinky toe edge of the foot. The baby toe edge of the foot pulls back towards the outer hip. And come on up and switch legs. Extend the left leg out, bring the right foot into the inner left thigh. I see Rita's helping her legs move right now. Reach up, fold forward over the left leg. That means I did my job well. Getting you into that relaxed body state, that state where movement slows down. Now my dog is flipping his bowl, asking me to feed him. He's high need tonight, lots of needs tonight. We all have days like that, right? Bless you, Sophie. Good boy, Dorothy, good boy. And come on up, extend both legs straight out in front. Make one final forward fold. You can move your sit muscles to the sides if you like. Reach up, stretch up really tall, and then hinge forward. Reach for your feet or your calves, or you can bend your knees if that feels better. You kind of draw the sit bones back, reach the chest forwards. You can bend the elbows, draw yourself a little closer to the thighs. Good. Nice, Vivian. Yeah, drop your head. Let go of your thinking mind. And then you'll slowly come up for reverse tabletop. Bring your hands to the floor behind you, fingers face forward. Bend your knees so your feet are flat, and then lift your hips up. So you're making the shape of like a tabletop. Drop your head back, open the throat. And I like to squeeze my thumb tips towards each other, really squeezing the triceps, backs of the arms, to press down to go higher. Try and get your hips up higher than the knees even, chest higher than the shoulders. And then lower down, hips down, straighten the legs. Bring your hands down, forearms to the floor behind you for fish. Forearms to the floor. And then lift the chest, peel the chest up and allow the head to drop back. Opening the throat, heart space. Here's our heart opener for the night. Spread your collarbones. Yeah, lift up, peel the chest up even higher. Good, Julie, yes. And then slide yourself down onto your back on your mat. And you can take shoulder stand, or maybe hips on a block, or hips on a bolster, or legs up a wall. Or headstand, handstand optional. If you want to go invert near a wall for headstand or handstand, you can do that too. Nice, good, Brianna. Block under the hips, or legs up a wall, or on a couch, or on a bolster. Good, and if none of those are options for you, another option here is just hands under the hips, forearms under the hips. Or you can return to happy baby like we began. It's another place to just kind of stay and hang out in a hip opener. And just watching your breath, watching each breath as it enters and exits your body, as it flows in and flows out. Just cultivating ease and evenness of breath, evening out the fluctuations in your physical body, evening out the fluctuations in your mind, being able to have some say, right? Have some say over how you feel, be able to shift. You can take it back to plow. If you're up in shoulder stand, bring your feet to the floor. For plow, you can point or flex the feet, either one. If your legs are up, like hips on a block or legs up a wall, you might just stay. Good, Monica. Yeah, really press down into the upper arms, back of the shoulders. Plow can become Karnapidasana. You bring your knees to your ears. It's called ear pressure pose. It's a really big stretch for the spine. Take this final stretch for the spine, sending soothing signals to the brain. And then slowly and gently ease out of where you are. You'll bring both feet back to the floor. Take the block out from under the hips if it's there. Feet flat, knees bent. Good. Take your arms away from your body. Pick your hips up and scoot them to the right. Let your knees fall to the left. Scoot your hips right, knees left. Good, and you can bring your knees up a little higher, like up in line with the hips, or any twist variation is fine. Yeah, good. If you want to straighten the left leg, you can straighten the bottom leg, or if you want to keep them both bent, it's a nice, easy twist. Twisting as an opportunity to wring out what's left, to rinse out, to cleanse and renew. Come here, come here. Good boy. Okay. You're okay. Good. Good, and then you'll slowly make your way back to center. Feet flat, pick your hips up, scoot them to the left, let your knees fall to the right. Take any variation of twist. You can straighten the right leg or bring the knees up higher, or I see some of you, yeah, cross the right ankle over left thigh, that's fine. Holding on, or using a wall, you can use what's around you to press your foot into. And breathing, right? Breathing. Your breathing makes the difference right here. Good, Sophie. Come here, kiddo. And then you'll slowly come back onto your back and bring the soles of your feet together, knees apart, reclined butterfly. Place one hand over your chest, your heart space. One hand over your abdomen, your belly. And just really feel your body underneath your hands. Feel the quality of your breath. Feel your heartbeat. Really acknowledging yourself. Getting present. And then Savasana, stretch your legs out, arms down by your sides. Coming into rest. Begin to bring your awareness back to your breath. You can rub your thumbs and the tips of your other fingers, just awakening weak sensation. You can stretch or move your fingers or roll your wrists and ankles around. Slowly begin to stretch your body. And then bend your knees. Roll to your right side. And with your eyes remaining closed, you'll use your hands to gently press up to a seated posture. And touch the palms of your hands together. Bring your thumbs to your heart space. Lift your thumbs up to your forehead center. And the light in me sees, honors, and respects the light in you. Namaste. Have a beautiful evening. Thank you, each and every one of you, for being here today.